I'd like to start by showing you some pictures of what we have received from Murshidabad. The pictures are of great concern, and we're compelled to show you the footage here because you can't hide the truth. And those are pictures of a temple in Jangipur, ladies and gentlemen, where a temple has been vandalized and a Durga idol has been broken. It's been confirmed by locals to our reporter, and we have a full pictures of that. And the vandalization of the temple has happened at a time when in Murshidabad we've had 2 people who have been killed. Entire streets in Murshidabad have been burnt down, have been vandalized. We have terrible scenes out there where we were told that there were people who were masked, and all of this was happening apparently in the name of the Waqf protest. But the people who were masked, they came there like gundas and they vandalized the shops. Look at those pictures. In parts of Bengal, people are entering shops and taking out whatever they want. It's the kind of situation that we've seen, in terrible cases of rioting. Now you have cases of stone pelting, government offices being broken, being attacked. This is mass and mob fury which has been unleashed, and people have been killed in these incidents. And here are the pictures of the bodies of the father and son who have been killed. And all of this while Mamata Banerjee is fiddling away, doing nothing and only doing politics, and saying that you must remember that 33% of the people in Bengal are Muslims. I'd like to remind Mamata Banerjee that who are these 33% and how many of them are infiltrators. In 2005, the same Mamata Banerjee was crying in Parliament and crying on the streets, saying there are so many infiltrators who have been brought in by the left government. But tonight she is the voice of the infiltrators. She has no guts to take on the mob. Especially if they are Muslim mobs, she won't take them on because she needs their vote, and there's an election next year which she is likely to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, she says the Waqf will not be implemented. It's a central law. Is she trying to be a secessionist in the process of doing so and saying so? There have been rallies also in Bengal where there are Muslim leaders who have said that if we get 50 groups of 2,000 Muslims each, then we can bring Kolkata to a standstill, and they blackmailed it. They said if we want to, we can do it at any point of time. And yet Mamata Banerjee and the Mamata police have taken absolutely no action against that person or that gentleman because they are afraid to take on anyone who they believe has a control over a section of the Muslim vote. So it's all about Muslim politics for Mamata Banerjee. Rajiv Kumar, her chosen DGP, Mamata man, known sycophant, has said that nothing major has happened and everything is under control. I'd like Rajiv Kumar to confirm to us whether a temple was vandalized, whether Muslim mobs out in the streets, whether shops were broken into, whether people were attacked, whether women were abused, and whether all of this happened or not. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee says she's going to protect the property of the Muslims. What about this Hindu temple? Is she going to protect the Hindu temples or not? Or is her protection only for the Muslim community? Ladies and gentlemen, the reality is this, that the situation in Bengal has gone completely out of control. Mamata Banerjee has no ability to govern the state. She's fighting with her nephew Abhishek Banerjee, and in this power struggle and in this desperate search for the Muslim vote, the people of Bengal are left in a situation where they have to fend for themselves. There is a sense of fear in Bengal. I spoke to people in Bengal and they said, Arnab, what's going to happen to our state? Are we going to become like Bangladesh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to step in. The center has to step in. The army has to be brought in. And if required, president's rule has to be forced in Bengal. It cannot happen after more people are killed. I've been saying this repeatedly. Do not delay president's rule in Bengal. Do not wait for the next round of elections. It may be too late.